at times. This article reminded King Reece of his stature, of his family who believed in him. This article reminded King Reece of the empire he had built from the ground up and why he couldn't fall victim to the instability of his incarcerated thoughts. Beside the first article was another clipping. The headline read, "Music Mogul Dodges Prison." This article spoke of Qwess, King Reece's right-hand man, brother, and co-founder of the Crescent Crew. King Reece had taken his plea agreement to save Qwess from any further investigation by the feds. Qwess was on the cusp of stardom as a rapper, producer, and label head when King Reece was apprehended and set to stand trial. Before his trial began, Reece had one of the crew abduct one of the jurors' children in exchange for a not guilty verdict. He acted ultra cocky at trial, and the federal prosecutor knew the fix was in. To ensure a conviction, the government arrested Qwess and threatened to pin a charge on him unless Reece took a plea agreement. In the end, Reece sacrificed his life for that of his comrade. Beside this article were numerous photos of Qwess attending industry events, photos of him on 60 Minutes, Forbes listing photos, and other media clippings. This section was important to Reece because it bore witness to the strength of their brotherhood and the results of his sacrifice. King Reece would travel out of the galaxy and fight the sun for his brother Qwess to live in peace, and he knew Qwess felt the same way. They lived, breathed, and were willing to die for each other. This was crew business. A Young Jeezy song screamed from the speakers around King Reece's neck, a song about how amazing he was. Reece could relate, so he threw the headphones on, hit the floor, and got some money. After he completed his set of 50 push-ups, he stood and studied his mural again. The next section of his mural was a testament to false love, his only mistake, an Achilles heel in an otherwise beautiful tapestry of the right decisions in life. The headlines read, "Disgraced FBI agent resigns amidst conspiracy suspicions. FBI agent has love child from imprisoned kingpin." There were no fewer than 10 articles surrounding a picture of the woman they spoke about, Katrina Destiny Hill. This section of King Reece's mural was the most important for him. Although it ripped his heart like old stitches every time he looked at his wall, he forced himself to endure the pain just to remind himself to never make that mistake again. She had caught him slipping, warmed up to him, then served him on a cold platter to the federal government. King Reece, the 5% God body, adjusted his mantra to that of the Jews, never again. The Orthodox Muslims turned toward Mecca and offered their prayers every morning. The Buddhists meditated. For King Reece, this wall was his shrine, the place where he cleansed and replenished his soul every morning. His time inside was nearing its end. He had to prepare himself to reclaim his place in society and right all the wrongs inflicted upon him, beginning with destiny. The country had just elected a black man to the Oval Office. Surely, the world was ready for the return of King Reece. Chapter 1. April 19th, 2009. The tinted-out Suburban skated down the gritty North Carolina street en route to its destination. In back, a man clad in all black checked the rounds in a magazine, then slammed it in the butt of his AR-15 assault rifle. Next, he readjusted the infrared beam mounted on the weapon's